It is me. Trapped in a tiny square. But you can't see the edges of the square. Because it's darkness on darkness. Wait, no. It's an optical illusion. Alright, alright. Now. Ooh. I thought the light I had set up in front of me was illuminating my face, but it was just the screen. No kidding. Now I'm extra spooky. Hey, what are you guys up to? Just hanging out in the void? Yeah, me too. Specific window? No? Okay. We'll just capture any full screen thing. I don't want to turn the light on in this room. I sit in the dark. Is there a way I can make this brighter?
Human advancement knows no bounds.
Hey, that's great. I love human advancement. So this... We're just gonna wait for the screen to illuminate me, I think. Which means I don't need this. Let's throw that away. This is by request, which is odd, because I don't normally do requests, except for all of the requests I guess I do. But you don't know about those. This is for Kill, who offhandedly... Oh, there it is. Hello, Kill. Your offhanded comment of, you would like to learn Civ made me go, I haven't played Civ in a while. I'll do that. Now. There we go. How's that sound? Could probably... How's it going? It's good. I'm here in the void. Cute as ever. Actually, I'm gonna hide this for a second, because I want to see... Okay, good. I haven't named any of my save files something dirty. Yeah, me either, to be honest. But I was like, fuck it, why not? Now, keep in mind, my last save appears to be from the 14th of May 2022, so I might be a little rusty. Those mods? Do I have mods? Can I see? Ah, whatever. Great game. But I will do the best. And I thought to myself, like, every now and then I should do that. Because look, am I the greatest gamer in the world? No. But I'm above average. I'm pretty good at these. So, like, it's Prince, medium. I'd probably get away with fucking King, right? I don't know what difficulty's what. Let's not fuck with it. I was like, I should let people just be like, hey, this is like the types of games you play. You should show me how to play it, and then I could do that every now and then, you know? Like, I could learn the game, and as I'm learning it, try and teach it to the person who asked me to do the thing. Civ6 was just inclined and I stuck. Okay, nice. Yes. So, I have allowed Nora to pick my leader. I said, Nora, you tell me who amongst these people I should be. And she said, well, I would love to see you embody Genghis Khan and destroy all life on Earth because I enjoy that kind of thing. Those were her exact words. You can put that on my tombstone that I said that she said that. Don't tell her that I said that she said that, though, because she'll say that I'm lying, which is true, and I don't want to hear it. So I said, instead, what about Cleopatra? And she's like, yes. And she specified Egyptian. So what's my deal? Trade routes, make more money, nice. Other people get food. Extra production if placed next to a river. And no damage from floods, I like that. Chariot Archer, love that. Unlocks for builder ability to construct a Sphinx. Spanx. One faith, one culture to appeal. To, like, the tiles around it or the tile it's on? Plus one culture if built on floodplains. Additional culture once natural history is discovered. Provides tourism. Cannot be built next to another Spanx. Okay. Game speed. Standard? Yeah, standard. That takes long enough. Continents, because whatever. Large map size. Yeah, let's just go all default, right? Let's be a default bitch. By all means, lurk away, because I'm going to be bucking around with all sorts of nonsense. Ah, yes, all of my victories. No duplicates, no duplicates. Good. I love all of that. That looks pretty fucking good and normal to me, I think. Oh! I think Sean Bean does the narration for this. Seeing Bean. Kinda like being in the dark up here. It's a nice little vibe.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. There will be those who underestimate you, but you are cunning and full of tricks, Queen Cleopatra. Your charm will establish indestructible alliances with the strongest leaders of the world. Keep your friends close by your side, and you will find yourself untouchable, with the glory of Egypt primed to win over the world.
I should let you see my face. I don't want to, but I should. Sit. Fucking. Sit. Good fun. This game probably doesn't even remember that I've ran it before. God, 2022 is so long ago. Surely I've played... Maybe not. Man, I should have bought those RAM sticks when I thought about it 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Shit's gonna send me
This
broke
river
now.
has floodplains,
Thank
which
you.
means it has flooded before.
That's great. Love that for you. Love that for me. Love that for he, she, we. Now. Welcome back, Kilt. Do I actually want to settle on... I don't know if you actually want to settle on the forest itself. Those, what are they? Floodplains? Grassland floodplains. And these are plains floodplains. Okay. So, my first piece of advice for learning this game, Kilt, is, and your mileage may vary because obviously this is Civilization 6 and I don't know which civilization you're going to play, and some of them have some principles and some of them have other principles and rah rah rah. But, where is it? Is it here? Show yield icons. This. So you can see the little... Because that shit is so useful at a glance to know. WASD does not pan the map. What am I, a barbarian? Ugh. Alright. Settle on the first turn as always. Oh, the other thing I should have looked for is appeal. Good enough.
Civilization has accomplished something historic, worthy of being celebrated and remembered for generations to come. These accomplishments help...
That's great. Love that. You go tell everyone else, and I'll do this. City was placed within 2 tiles of a... Okay. So... What's over this? Oh.
Cygne is a 250 square mile tiger trap made up on massive obelisks, riddled with jagged spears, and yes, they will cut your pretty face.
I'll cut your pretty face. Eureka. Oh, that's lucky that I started next to that. Probably should have known something was there on account of the science on the tiles, but oh well. That provides culture and science on adjacent tiles? Yeah, whatever. It's neat, but it's not the end of the world. Research! Research, research, research. Where's the wheel? Here. Bathing. Floodplain tiles along the river containing Great Bath are now immune to flood damage. I'm already immune to flood damage, aren't I? Floodplains gain faith each time flood is mitigated. I like that, though. Civ 5, look, the principles of what you learn in Civ 6 will mostly apply to Civ 5. Very similar. They definitely won't apply to Civ 7. I think that's, we've strayed too far. I'm right on a floodplain, right? And I'd like some faith. Sure. Oh, except I didn't actually settle on the floodplain, did I? Whoops. Oh. Monument's good. Scout's good. Slinger's good. It's all good. Let's go Monument. I can do a little bit of scouting with my warrior. Now, the other thing is, your mileage may vary if you are using what I teach you to play against human players. Me. Civ 7 was not great. It was not well received. Look. I didn't even buy it. Because I couldn't justify the money. Do I play Stellaris? Kilt. Do I play Stellaris? Kilt. Baby. Baby boy, my baby bird. Yeah. Do I play Stellaris? Stellaris is about the only strategy game I will declare I have expertise on. It is the only, like, I will say I'm pretty good at, you know, Civ. I'm pretty good at Age of Empires. I'm pretty good at some of these games. I am an expert at Stellaris. My micro is not always, like, my micro does not always carry me as far as my game knowledge does. Like, I probably can't, like, I can't beat the harder difficulties. Well, I can. It's just, it usually chugs my PC, because it's an old PC as well. But, for perspective, for you, I have 3,500 hours in Stellaris. That is a game I am an expert on. That is a game I love deeply. Played a fair deal. I always played with people who knew what they were doing and got washed. Well, let me teach you. Let me teach you Stellaris. Fucking stop falling over, you piece of shit. That's it. You're moving over there. Mm. Microphone there. Lighting there. Good. Now we're all happy. Pivot into Stellaris? No. I've already got a couple of Stellaris boards out there. I actually have one that would be outdated by now because they've changed. Actually, no, I don't think it's outdated. If you really want to break the game and be completely like I have beaten Stellaris in the sense that I have formulated a build, a strategy that makes me indestructible. Even on the hardest difficulty settings. I haven't tried it since, like, the newest updates. But, I mean, the principle is the same. Barbarian scouts. Fucking assholes. I guess you must be going that way then? Yeah, okay. Village! Give me that shit. We deal with the barbarians later. I want that village. Hey, Shira. It me. Whenever I played, I always went pacifist and no one ever wanted to adopt me as their little vassal. Ah. Going the pacifist route. Okay. I can cook something up for you. Ooh, this flooded recently. Sucks to suck, I guess. No. I should see what's over there. Yes. Kilt has desired to learn Civ, and I was like, you know what, I can probably do that. And here we are.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Me too. Alright. Wheel time.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
True. I figured they would flat me with their superior military knowledge, but turns out they did that anyway. I just didn't have any weapons. I also enjoy this with friends. Yeah, sure, let's fight barbarians. 1 faith and 1 gold in the capital, or 1 production. Let's go. Production. Yes. I am inspired. Spinks! And then trade. Nora, good morning. Oh, hello. Some antisocial people. Could take a great bath, but I don't think I'm washed just yet. So instead... let's go ahead and grab a scout. Smack the shit out of him. Fucking slinger assholes. In my house. Fuck out of here. Smack attack. I'm the barbarian. You fucking assholes. Really shouldn't have let that enemy scout get away, huh?
Reconnaissance units like scouts are...
That's great, lady. Bonk.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
No. Bark, bark. We have saved ourselves.
As our civic knowledge grows, so do our methods of governance. Furthering this endeavor will allow us to appoint a...
Without
That's
craftsmanship,
great, lady.
inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
Extra bonus towards builders. Ooh. Is 30% going to be more than just +1 in all cities, though? Maybe. It's only for builders, though. Trade on account of that's my other thing. Sunny's into Civ. So what's like the first steps you tend to work towards early get? Yes. I should be explaining these things, shouldn't I? A space version. Yes, no. Endless Space. Endless Space is the game that Nora is thinking of. There is a big titty frog lady. Pretty hot. There's also energy crusaders made out of money. Also pretty hot. There's humans if you're vanilla. Not as hot. Yes. Anyway. Oh, and also there is actually, like, Sid Meier Civilization. They also made a space version of Civ. Sorry. Endless Space is a game that is very similar to Civ. Same principles. Like, it's pretty much Civ in space, alright? But no, that's not what Nora was thinking of. I was thinking of another thing. So, first things first. Look, there's not a whole heap of variation in your opening. It's pretty much going to be found your city pretty much immediately, right? And then get some stuff out so you can explore what's around you. I opt for an early monument because I like expanding my city's borders quickly. I like building up culture and getting through my Civ6 thing fast, so never a bad first pick. What was I thinking of? So, funnily enough, the core principle of Civ and of Endless Space and of Civ Beyond Worlds and of any of these games, really, is always going to be the same. Grow population. Grow population, grow population. So that is the thing that produces resources. The more of that you've got, the more resources you have, the more resources you have access to. Because these are all games about snowballing, basically. The quicker you get extra population up, the quicker your snowball builds. And it's like, yeah, you can start as an economic kind of pacifisty sort of build, but the jump ahead that gives you can be more than enough to allow you to just bury someone's military, basically. Even if they have that advantage, you can just be like, yeah, I'm gonna squish you with like my endless production and resources.
Yo, el presidente Simón Bolívar, os da la bienvenida a la Gran Colombia.
Joe. Thanks for the introduction. That'll be nice. Your knowledge has... okay. Good for riding, I guess. Big whoop. Where did you come from? Over there somewhere? Okay, just woke up. Don't want to work. No one should have to work. What do you want? Yeah, sure, whatever. What am I, the Queen of Egypt? Why am I getting all this mail? So now, yes. I am playing Egypt. As I said earlier in stream, Nora really wanted me to be Genghis Khan because she wanted me to be mean and nasty and burn everyone's everything to the ground, but I said, no! I want to be a hot lady. I'm gonna be Egypt. Which is not what happened. She actually just said, be Cleopatra, and I was like, okay. We do love Jenga. Listen,
Every nation lives by exchanging.
obviously, maybe some notes for Genghis about interpersonal relationships, how to be, you know, how to perhaps open a dialogue. But, very influential man, changed the world, gave Mongolians written language. Up until Genghis, the Mongolians did not have a written language. He's like, they were just doing like an oral tradition. It's like, you know what? Someone should write this shit down. I'm so great, someone has to write this shit down. I can't trust you people to tell the story right. It has to be written. And so he did. Bonk. Oh, darn.
Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us.
Sure they have. What do they want? Want to kiss me? Trigger an inspiration on early empire? Do I not already have that? Very civilization to it leads. Oh, easy. Could chop that up. Wait, can I chop that up? Have I learned how to do that yet? Yes. So, this costs 180. And what is chopping that down actually going to give me? So that fucking beat! These fat beatsies! Slingers, you assholes. Don't you burn down my farm. Yields 27. How much am I making a turn? Oh, yes. Seven a turn, so what's that? 4 turns off? Yeah, right, go on then. We did it! We made a Sphinx. Spanx. my way to a golden age. Lucky me. Let's play and become Empress Wolves. Transing everyone. Ooh, could do. Huh? Oh wait, Sonny and Dwarven mentioned that even though I'm not a bot, a big top-down... Even though I'm not a bot, a big top-down... Right, even though you're not a big top-down strategy enjoyer. That's what that... Yes. You would like Civ. Yeah, I mean... You've seen me play Endless Space with the boys. We all figure it out in the end. Nora's got them communication skills. Fucking barbarians. So many of these bugs. You're gonna come burn down my... Excuse me. My farm, aren't you, little bastards?
My liege, we have an envoy at our disposal. We can use...
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
Hey, that's great. Create scientist points per turn. Oh, I don't have the... I wish for a new government. Let me invent something better than tribalism, please. Governor title. Does... And give me government. Government plaza. Oh. Sure. Ah, fuck it. State workforce it is. Send an envoy to you guys. Have I not made... Oh, yeah, I don't have 6 people yet, that's why. Bonk. Ooh, that's grim.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
Big if true, which it's not. See, and being you lied to me. Okay. Now that I've rushed that out, let's circle back to Oh. Must be built on floodplains or marsh. I have both of those. Give me that writing shit. Okay. Nora's gone to feed the kitties, so I may slander her and she can't defend herself.
Yet in this captious and untenable Civ, I still pour in the waters of my love.
Aw.
and lack not to lose still. Thus, Indian-like, religious in mine error, I adore the sun that looks upon his worshipper, but knows of him no more.
Sorry. Bill. Willie Shakespeare. Billiam. The fuck do you mean Indian-like? What does that mean? Really? Production 1 food. No. We're going this way first. Tired of these barbarians, and it's time for me to start stepping on them. Groovy sound. Wait, why did that stop producing so much more faith? It's because of that? I assume it's because of that. It's actually good. I have 25 faith. Let me establish a pantheon.
We now have the opportunity to appoint a governor to our civilization.
Ugh.
We are now ready to choose where to build our government buildings.
Up your butt. Got him. Diplomacy. Logistics. 20% growth in the city. Your trade routes ending here provide food. Settlers do not consume pop. I like a lot of that stuff. I think we go that boy.
Our governor is now on their way to their assigned city. It will take...
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
Whoa. Pantheon. Pantheon? No. Maybe. Play with friends you enjoy. Let's play and become... That's true. You could... I mean, look, Nora, you've... Like I said, you've seen me play Endless Space, which is basically this, and now you're seeing me play this. You'll know if you like it. You'll figure it out. Yep, you're right. What are we doing? 2 amenities and 2 housing to cities if they have a holy site adjacent to a river. I don't have a holy site. Desert tiles. Tundra tiles. Ugh. Yeah, 50% strength if each combat unit killed near a holy site. That's the one. I am working towards a religion. Government. Yeah? Yeah, no, I already did that. Now I want to learn a new government. Let me invent something better than this. We had a government where I was in charge. Everyone listened to me. Don't fight back. Dumbasses. You're gonna burn down my farm, you son of a bitch.
Civilizations have uncovered new technologies and civics, and soon the world itself will reach the dawn of a new era.
Okay. Burp. So because I'm spending all of my production on, like, buildings, economy, stuff like that, I'm using the gold to buy military units. I don't know if it's necessarily the smartest cookie in the jar. You
We have recently
bitch.
gained advanced knowledge in city planning.
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
Oh, Mark Twain. You silly bitch. Stop that. Ooh. I get the feeling that you'll probably kill me. Everyone's bullying me. Fucking quit it. Meow. Go. let's not kill my warrior. Hey, look at that. Who but me could create the merry anal archer? That can't be right. There's a guy at my work who looks just like Mark Twain. Huh. Is he witty and an alcoholic? Watermelon next. No. Build a... No watermill, because then I get food in production. Alright, the dream team.
The time has come to choose which of our accomplishments to commemorate in our history. History marches forward.
Damn it, I was just shy of a golden age.
Once again, we have the opportunity to enhance our powers of governance.
That's
our
great.
capital flourishes.
That's great.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell.
No. My brother. Got into philosophy. Late. Got into philosophy late. Let's just put it that way. And this came up because the quote was from Marcus Aurelius. And he was going through, yeah, I'm just like, kind of started at the beginning of philosophy and I'm rolling my way through it. Which is such a fucking him thing to do. Of like, oh, I'll just start at the beginning and I will read all of philosophy. And then I will know philosophy. Rather than being like, hey, I have these morals and principles that inform my, like, worldview, and I should, like, investigate where that comes from. Anyway, whatever. And he got really, when he got up to Stoicism, he got really into Stoicism. Of, like, you know, like, It's not like nihilism when nothing matters sort of thing, which is not nihilism. That's a very it's stoicism is very like, look, bad things are gonna happen, and you have to be okay with bad things happening. All right, you just deal with it. You know, just roll with the punches, whatever. And he was talking to me about stoicism, like, and by the way, cards on the table. In case you people haven't, it's not clear in, like, my morals, my values, my entire belief system. This guy's a humanist, right? Secular humanism. Duh. But he got up to, yeah, stoicism, sort of pioneered by, like, Marcus Aurelius, and it's like, yeah, you just gotta, look, you gotta face it, sometimes bad things are gonna happen, and that's okay, you know? Like, you just gotta just keep on keeping on, you know? And he was talking about it like this, it was this big revolutionary idea, and it was, like, really important, and it was a good philosophy, like, it was a good way to approach life, it was a healthy way to approach life. And it's like, fucking cunt, Marcus Aurelius was the emperor of Rome. He had an entire slave and empire, a whole empire of slaves. So yeah, when you have a bad day, the empire of slaves gets to kind of pick up the slack for you. The bad days aren't that bad when you have literally the entire Mediterranean. I don't know, man. I feel like... Listen. And he... I didn't put it that bluntly. Where he's like, oh, of course, you know more than you know more than everyone, don't you? You're better than, like, the greatest philosophical minds. I'm like, you know what? I probably know a bit more about suffering than Marcus fucking Aurelius. Just taking a stab. I don't live in a palace. Yet. What are we doing? Gain 2 errors each time you convert a city to your founded religion for the first time. I don't have a religion, so that's no good. A little peek into my family life there for you. God, what a fucking tool. What a dork. What a dork out of 10 is my review of my family. Historical context is just as important as learning about philosophy as these. Yeah. And, like, you know, on the flip side, a really good example of, like, one of those old-timey, you know, great thinkers, great writers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, that's, you know, probably worth paying attention to, is the Buddha. Buddha saw, like, asceticism. Asceticism or asceticism? It's gotta be asceticism, right? This doesn't have the pronunciation on it. Asceticism. There you go. Though, now you can't trust Google for anything. Who knows? That, like, that whole self-deprivation being like, no, you shouldn't have any material goods at all. You shouldn't eat flavorful foods. You shouldn't do anything. You should just have a rag and, like, a bigger rag that you pull over yourself in the winter so you don't die of exposure. And that's, you know, that's what you're allowed to have. And, like, Buddha, he left, because, you know, Buddha was a prince, left the palace, and he's like, yeah, sure, let's get some religious enlightenment, because I'm bored of this fucking living in a palace deal. And he saw the aesthetics, and he's like,
The man who has
okay, let's give this a crack. And then immediately was like, well, I've lived in a palace and that was pretty rad. This is a bullshit deal and I hate it. And that's why the sort of Buddhist approach is have material things that you like, right? Enjoy material things. Material things are fine. Just don't grow so attached to them that you cannot live without them. It's like, you've got to be okay with letting it go. Don't deprive yourself. Enjoy. But also be able to let go. Because, unlike Marcus Aurelius, Buddha wasn't a dickhead. Well, maybe he was. I don't know. I didn't meet the man yet. I was like, yeah. Good stuff is good, but it can also be bad. Which, when you sum it up like that, it's a very wanky, very philosophy way to kind of approach anything, right? I have needed a second city for a while now, and I have not...
This
Oh,
volcano
hello.
is quiet now.
That's great. Nice. I get error score for destroying barbarian camps? Alright, let's go fucking barbarian raiding then. I knew it was gonna be a fucking spearman. You assholes. Who's that?
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
So use technology, stop looking at screens. Yeah, that's fucking caveman brain shit. You don't need to be afraid of technology. Technology is good. I enjoy technology. It's just, you know, you've also got to be, like, able to live without it.
opportunity has arrived for a change into a new and more powerful system of...
Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one.
Let's see. Cities with the district receive housing and an amenity, and extra great person points. I do like wonder bonus. Let's go with that. Actually. That's one of each. Do I do 2 econ? I definitely don't need oligarchy. Ah. Hell yeah. So. Great profit, please. Ultimately, Kilt, the... Yeah, that's great. The ultimate goal, the ultimate way ahead in all of these games, as I was mentioning before, is you want to grow population, because population means you get more resources, right? But the second ultimate goal that you should have once you have that population is to use the resources to get science. Because science in all of these games is pretty much unbalanced. It's... Gardens must be built next to a river. Chuck that shit there. No, chuck that shit there. I'd buy a builder. 215. Couple of turns. Yes, science is generally fairly unbalanced in these games for a couple of reasons. One of them being that, like, yes, it unlocks a bunch of new shit that makes you more powerful, but also, generally speaking, it will make the shit that you've already got on the map more efficient. So it just, like, you kind of double dip into the bonuses of it. And, like, playing against players...
My liege, we are beginning to...
You would...
The more specialized district...
Yeah, that's great. The more... Like, if you're playing against human players, yes, they're more reactive and they'd be able to, like, military rush you or whatever. But against the AI in most of these games, nah, it's not a huge issue. You'd be able to bully them pretty convincingly. Gotta prepare the Scottish accent.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand's Fjordland, that same childlike feeling, long lost, of pure, unadulterated awe, came rushing back. I knew the road to Milford Sound was good, but this good?
Okay. What does that do? Culture and gold. Meow. So, like, I was held back quite far by the fact that they burned that shit down, so I stopped growing my population. And realistically, I should have adjusted my production to make more people instead, but I couldn't be asked. I can purchase a human. Thank you. Where the fuck is Grand Columbia hiding? Fucking assholes. I was like fucking. I mean, where did those dickheads come from? Meow. Emails one. Construct a government plaza. Send a trade route. We can do both of those things. Maybe.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Thanks, George. Yes, I would like to know where the iron is. Actually... Yes? Yes, give me the iron. Then give me the... Actually, near any deserts? I don't think I am. So you do that. You... Let's go zippity-da-doo-da. What do I need to make?
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
Nerd. That's nerd shit. All the world is your mum. Did I play her? Got him. Shakespeare, never recover. If he's so smart and so influential, why is he fucking dead? Bitch. Podcast. Fucking Shakespeare. Bitch probably didn't even shake any spears. Meow. Scottish fusion foods. Hell yeah. Hey, what the? I don't like how close that is to me. Actually, this is gonna be fucking tight. I need to settle up here. This will be good for science. A drought? Are you fucking assholes?
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
How far away am I from... Hmm. Do like recorded history. Writing shit I was talking about. From my best buddy Jengus. So what, I found a city there. That's gonna be sweet. Get that food, put that in my belly. Num 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 num. Yummy for my tummy. And chuck one over there for the science in the mountains. Don't ask me why dumb mountains make you better at science. They just do. Now I can chuck something down here, get me some clam. Tasty, tasty clams. Meow.
The ascent to the highest story is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Euphrates? Oh, hello. What are we doing? Features, help it. I have a mimic autism. Yes, love that. I got in trouble for that once. Actually, in a stream the other day, someone did not pass the vibe check as an ally of Scotland. That is not cool. About haggis and was like, that shit is rancid. Look, I can understand why it would be confronting and make you afraid, but it's not rancid.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
Fair enough. I would love battering ram to bully my enemies. Thank you. You're gonna get snow in Florida, which is good. Because global warming is insane, which is bad, but oh well. Halal haggis because you have a Muslim community? Yeah, I'd imagine. Imagine or unraveling soon. Yes. Oh man. I missed all that ages ago. Just imagine. February 3rd is Shire's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Shire, on February 3rd. Is Genghis going to attack me? Probably not. I don't even know if Genghis is here. You're afraid he's nuts. Yeah, if you can eat a hot dog, you can eat haggis. That's not... Like... Look. To the marsh tiles in your empire. Yes. No, I need settlers. Like, look. I know some people are a bit strange about eating dog, for example. And not in the stereotype way. I mean, like, people like, ah, you can't eat dog, that's a pet. It's like, well, so's a cow. A cow is just a dog, but bigger and with extra stomachs. And udders. But if you're gonna eat a cow, eat a dog. It's about the same. People are just weird about food that they weren't culturally exposed to. Funny that. I think I'm gonna burn this town down. I don't like this being this close to me. Missionaries, you say? Catholicism, you say? Yeah, I'm not having any of that. Not in my Egypt. Never mind, there's bad dudes up here to die. No. Settler. I gave you the thing where I don't... Yeah, good. These fucking assholes. Okay, good. Everyone's doing stuff. Oh good, they didn't bring back Catholicism here.
Your Grace, we have obtained greater knowledge in the art of building static.
When wasteful war...
That's great. Everyone stop talking to me. All of my advisors, go home. I kind of want that. Yes. Yes. No, my guy. These things happen.
make a suggestion?
No. Okay. Let us go ahead and get a thing underway. Oh, there's some iron up here. Lucky me. Ooh.
History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon.
Napoleon Bonapartes. Same. I would like you to give me extra growth. Thank you. So, I'm going to start bullying my neighbors. Adjacent to a city, attacking melee units do full damage to the walls. Does not affect cities with... Oh, those are just not... Yeah, let's be a bully. Now, some of you may say, no bully, but I say, yes, bully. And I'm for Cleopatra here, so what are you gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. I get the distinct impression Columbia lives up there. Yep. Aha! I can't build a settlement here because it's too close to that. So we're just gonna go ahead and shit one out over here then. Hey, look at that. We made someone happy. Get out of your PJs? Yeah, you do that, Shira. I love cows, avoid beef. Yes. Cows are big dogs. I love cows. They are adorable. But also delicious. So you can see the bind I'm in. I could also for Chinese culture too, like calling food disgusting. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a weird thing to... Oh no, a moderate flood. That's terrible. Anyway. Can I eat it? Can I eat the flood? No? Then why are we looking at it? Get out of here. Fertilized tiles? I've got your fertilized tiles right here. Hooray.
Our populace has attracted a
Great person. Ah, yes. I needed a holy site for that to work. Whoops. Forgot about that. Yeah, down that Civ. You totally should. I think there's a big difference between eating an animal and butchering a pet. Yeah, well, like, yes. But, see, when you're eating a dog, like, when you're in a place where you eat dogs, right? The dog isn't a beloved pet. You grew it so you could eat it. It'd be the same as if I was, like, growing a cow to be my friend. Yeah, it'd be fucking weird for me to kill it and eat it. I wouldn't like that. When you make the animal friend, don't kill the friend. But if it's just like a fucking dog or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I grew that, and now I'm going to consume it because it is delicious. Yeah, it's not that weird. It's just what people do. Great science. Yes. And to burn those cities down. Getting tired of Grand Columbia trying to steal over real estate.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
By all means, enjoy your errands, Kilt. I will do my best. Again, I haven't really been explaining that much. I've just kind of been vibing, because I gotta be honest, I'm learning this as much as you are. I am figuring it out as I'm on the fly. But like, yeah, I just don't like these guys being right next door, so I'm going to step on them Make them die. Beyond that, I don't know. I met a new city-state, did I? How? Oh. Have I not played much Civ? I have. So, I have not played as much of Civ as I have of Stellaris. But also, no, like, the last time I played Civ was in 2022. So, it has been a hot minute. Yeah.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
I'm spiritually on a horse. Monastery? What do you mean monastery? You can just fucking build that shit? Ugh. Not a bunch of Catholicism. Get that out of here. I don't need that. Two faith and one housing. No kidding. Let's go to you.
In addition to bringing riches to our civilization,
That's great. We've invented money! To everyone's everlasting regret. Yes, holy site. No, because I'm going to build that up there. Let's go with a... Already got a campus going on up there. See, those would work. Guess I could try and finish that off. Look at that giant corn!
Seguir con la guerra es lamentable, pero necesario al lidiar con serpientes como vos.
Yeah, whatever. Huevos. But I don't want to be blessed, but over major, biased, but over major religion allowed for science and mysticism and didn't burn women at the stake for it. But Christianity never liked it. Yeah, look. They had their way of doing things, and it was the wrong way. And yet they kept doing it, despite my letters to the Pope. Which I didn't think was very PogChan. This place is gonna grow like gangbusters. In fact, I think it's gonna grow
People
so
who cannot
fast.
find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
Big if true. Yeah, actually, hey, saying been killed by a church. Yeah, well, you know. And again, going back to my brother's very limited, very amateurish foray, clumsy little foray into philosophy. Yeah, you gotta deal with the fact, like, you gotta have some acknowledgement of and deal with the fact that, like, you will miss a lot of philosophy because it wasn't written down by a white dude. And that person lived at a time when that was, like, the thing. The thing that made you get written down about. Can't deal with that. We are going to be honest about that. Then You a stinky. Yeah, let's chuck down a granary. Alright, let's start some shit with the neighbors. Mhm. We need to put a sphinx up there.
We are losing loyalty in one of our cities.
That's
We have
okay.
taken a new city into...
That's also okay. Burn that shit to the ground.
Create with the heart. Build with the mind.
No. I will do it my own way. Right. Watermelon's always a good first pick. Gives you that production, gives you that food. Oh no, a drought somewhere. Wait. Why is that on fire? You assholes. Why didn't you come by and burn it? Did you guys burn that shit down? You gotta tell me if you did. That's going to be fucking tough to fight through. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be hard. Hmm. None of this is ideal, but kind of need the extra science. I'm probably falling behind already. Wanted from you. A medieval era, you assholes. Guess we're gonna stick to what I know, huh? Zooming. Fucking finish the drought already, you bastards. World Congress, you say? Huh? Well, it sounds like the rest of the world's having fun. Voting on shit. You will give peace for money. No. I kind of want this continent to myself. TBH.
Wealth consists not in having great possessions,
Manifest
but in
destiny and
having
all that.
few wants.
I look menacing in the lighting. I do. I'm a spooky guy. Love an industrial zone. Because if you are playing on continents, obviously securing your continent, doing the America thing of just having no neighbors that could possibly challenge you is really good for your long-term planning. No. Especially after you just killed my poor scout.
Defense is superior to opulence.
What's up, Jiggle? Hey. You like feudalism. I also like divine right of kings, so... Librarian, right? No? Yes. Hey! Don't be starting no fires near that shit. Whoa! That shit's rude. You fucking asshole. You're a dead man. Kill my archers, will ya? This dickhead's probably gonna have some walls or some shit. What part of no don't you get? Grand Columbia, man. Oh, no walls.
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that if it ain't broke, it doesn't have enough features yet.
Ah, Scott Adams, the dead dickhead who made Dilbert, and was also a fucking weirdo Nazi. Rest in piss, bozo. Oh, hello. Think you guys are at war with each other now? No. No, please. Go over here and stop my religion.
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
I will invent sailing. A thing that no one else has been able to do. Ignore the boats already on the ocean. Who am I? Egypt? Guess Islam. Right? There you go. Have a little bit of Islam. Just as a treat.
Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
Stop it from regenerating while they heal. They can bully. Bully! Bully, bully, bully. Also, I guess you're gonna grind out leveling up too, huh? Oh.
Todo lo que he hecho, lo hice por la nación de la Gran Colombia. Soy un patriota hasta el final.
Yeah, a lot of bad people said exactly that sort of thing. Yeah, will not stand the test of time indeed. Bucko. Do I wish to keep Gran Colombia? Oh, really? Oh. We got Wahale. No, I'd rather settle down here. Can't raise a major civilization's capital. Ah. Well. Looks like I'm keeping it then.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government, but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
Shut up, Reagan. Stupid. Demented piece of shit. How do I purchase thing? Milky. Sure, fuck it, let's build it. Machu Picchu. I hate this city placement. Fucking god damn you, Colombia. Bastards. Go to Islam soon. Go to Islam. Yeah, I'm not having this fucking Catholicism bullshit. Let me get you to switch to... Lovely. Welcome to the World Congress. I should get... Good thing. And that. Meanwhile, the rest of the world... are gonna do
We
their
can
own
roam
thing.
the bloated stacks of the Library of Alexandria, where all imagination and knowledge are assembled. We can recognize in its destruction the warning that all we gather will be lost.
Let's put a fucking Sphinx there. Do my...
There is no easy way to train an apprentice. My two tools are example and nagging.
That sounds pretty foolproof to me. So now that I'm completely isolated on this. So, Kilt, when you're coming back and watching this as a VOD or whatever the fuck, or not, who knows what happens. To summarize what I have done tonight before I go to bed, which is now, the short of it is, I started off slow because those barbarians burned down my fucking shit, so I didn't keep growing population. But your goal is you want to grow pop. You just want it to grow continuously. You want to grow it as quickly as you can. The more pops you have, the more work gets done. The more work gets done, the more resources you can put into things. Use that initially, because I am specifically playing Cleopatra, so I have a strong military unit in the early game. And I was like, well, there's my fucking neighbor. I was like, well, I've had a bit of a slow start, so I'm just going to bully him. And I did, and now he is dead. If I wasn't having a slow start, I might have committed more to just dropping fucking cities everywhere and whatever, but as it is, I was going to have to share this pretty limited real estate with this dickhead, so fighting was the only way. And it's way easier to just burn towns down in the beginning than it is to like actually occupy them and unfuck them, especially when with the way that the AI builds them. But now that I have secured this continent, basically, it's going to be I'm just going to do England. Egypt, but England. I'm going to build a big navy. I'm going to stay on my island. And I am going to use that safety to just, like, crank out scientific and economic development. And it's gonna be good. Questions? Didn't think so. Me either. Is there really anything else to cover? I don't think there is. Quarry from district. Resource. Actually, yeah, so it is gonna... Yeah, whatever. And like ultimately, right, that's kind of the gist of all of these games is figure out where you can put yourself a little choke point where no one else can kind of overcome and or bully you, and then use that to, like, in your safety, bully them. Or rather, when you've got your little safety thing, you just kind of ramp up your shit, you know? Yeah, no? Or maybe not.
Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics.
That sounds fake. As someone who is mathematically illiterate, sounds fake. AIDS. Didn't I say that I was about to end? I did. This is the curse of Civ. I should not have been so foolish
Strange women lying in ponds, distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. You can't expect to wield supreme power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you.
Yeah. Make me a monarch. Sure, why not? Beautiful. Beautiful. How am I this evening? Tired. I'm about to go to bed. But good. I'm a great scientist. I don't wanna.
Our dedication to the ways of science has attracted a great...
The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind with an open one.
That's not the purpose of education. The purpose of education is to make the little weenies easier, make them more productive. Make it so they make iPhone. That's why education. Even in Napoleonic times. Hey, why are we doing this education? Because we want iPhone. Yes, it is nearly 1 AM. I should go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I started signing off and saying I was about to go to bed, and then I stopped. Because civilization just does that to people. There you go, quick save. I gave Kilt a nice little summary of sort of how to get started. Look, it's not perfect. As I say, I haven't played this since 2022, but it's kind of like riding a bike. You always remember the basic principles. When in doubt, do more science. Do more scienza. All right. Good night, everybody.